This video will demonstrate how to add a non-member to a namespace. We'll begin by adding a namespace. Let's navigate to the outermost scope and make a new namespace. Okay, let's call it a namespace for lack of anything more inspiring. Press the Return or Enter key, and we now have an empty namespace. Go to the My Non-Members Are association. Right now there is 0, and let's see a list of what you could add. Here is a list of which Semels can be added as a non-member to a namespace. An alias, a declaration or definition of a class, a concept, a declaration or definition of an enum, an explicit instantiation. There are many derived Semels from this one. A definition of a per-class member variable, a namespace alias, a declaration or definition of a non-member function, a non-member variable, a static assert, a typedef, a using declaration and its derived Semels, or a using directive. If you say new, you will be given a list of exactly those alternatives. Here it is. The ... here simply means if you choose this one, there are more decisions to make because it has derived Semels. Let's start with an example of a non-member variable. Okay, so we've just made a non-member variable. The first thing to notice is it is declared with an extern in the header file and defined in the source file. It's missing a name and it's missing a type. You get a message here, an FYI, a for your information. So the first thing we're going to do is give it a name. Let's call it a NMV for namespace member variable. N could be name or non. Press the Enter or Return key, and it gets a name in both the header window and the source window. Let's scroll down to give it a type. We can either paste from a list of commonly used types or make a new one. Let's just make it very simple. It's an unsigned short int. And that decision affects both the declaration in the header and the definition in the source file. The name is not used, that's true. And there is another FYI message. This Semel does not appear in either a header file or a source file. How to add a non-member to a header file and how to add a non-member to a source file are discussed in other videos in this series. That concludes this video. Thanks for watching.